Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create and do your Google Slides task. So here I am on our class Weebly page. If you click on Google Docs and you slide down, there's the Google Sheet stuff, which you should have already done. If you haven't, go back and do that first. And then there's a couple of videos on online collaboration and as well as artificial intelligence. Your teacher may wish to show you this video, okay, on artificial intelligence. Otherwise, you can just do a bit of your own research to find out the answers to each of these questions. Okay, now it says here in groups of 2 to 3, not 1, not 4. It must be a group of 2 or 3. You'll create a presentation using Google Slides on artificial intelligence. In your presentation, you need to cover these following things, okay? Now, I reckon the easiest way to do that is to have a slide for each of those, but you can do it however you like, okay? So within your group, you can decide how you want to set it up, and then you can decide on who does which part, or you might all work on each part. That's totally up to you to negotiate and decide. Now, to create the actual presentation, what we need to do, if we go to your Google Drive, click on New, and choose Google Slides. This will open up a new Google Slides. Change the title to AI presentation, and you may wish to put your group members there. So let's say, for example, Jason and Renee, who is my wife. Okay, so we're both going to work on this document together. Now you can click on here over here to create new slides. Once you create a new slide, you can then add a title. Your title could be the question, which is what is artificial intelligence, could be your first slide. How is AI used in today's world could be your second slide, your heading, and then you do a bit of research to fill in the text there, or you can add pictures or do whatever you want there. Now, in terms of sharing this document, because what you want to do is you want to share it, so you want to put a link to it on your Weebly page so that I can see it, but you also want to have the other members of your group being able to edit it. So you can do all that within this share button. So if we click share there, okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at getting the shareable link. So if I click on that, it says here link sharing is turned on. Anyone with the link can view. So then I can copy that link, I can put it on your Weebly page, drag a button over like I've shown you in previous videos. And then that link will be there for me to access. I'll be able to see your document. So yeah, you drag your button over, add the link in like I've shown you in other videos. That's all pretty straightforward. Just don't worry about the noise in the background. That's one of my kids making noise. You might have noticed that I paused it and then restarted it because my child was being annoying, which most children are. Now, when you... Well, let's go back to the Google Drive here. Oh, sorry, silly me, I didn't go back into it. Anyway, I'll just create a new one again. I stupidly deleted it. I think it was a different thing. So there we go. I just rename it Artificial Intelligence Presentation, which I did before, but then I deleted it. Doesn't matter. So then I'll click on Share, and I'm going to call it Untitled Presentation because I can't be bothered renaming it. Shareable link is there. But what I want to do now is I want to share it with my group members, and I want them to be able to edit it. You don't want me to edit it because I might go in and delete stuff or change it or whatever. But you do want your group members to edit it. So what you do is you put your group members' Google accounts in here. So for example, I said I'm going to work on mine with Renee, which is my wife. Her Gmail address is ardoffa@gmail.com. So I would just add her to it, and then if you click on this pen, I can see what those people are allowed to do. So I want my group members to be able to edit it. Okay, so make sure that that's on Can Edit, and then you send that to the person or the other people in your group. Okay, then they'll be able to view and edit the document. The way that they'll find that is if you go into your Google Drive, underneath my drive there's Shared with Me. Okay, you can see there I've got heaps of different files that have been shared with me. There's one from students in a previous class that have shared that with me. So then they'll be able to click on that, edit the document. You can both work on it at the same time. One of the really cool things about Google Docs is you can work on it at the same time. You're not going to have different versions flying around. automatically saves for you, which makes it pretty easy to work on and collaborate on any document that you want to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure that you've linked it to your page by dragging in the button. You've got it there in your Hurdle task page. Once you've done that, you're all finished. Now, what I'll do in a minute is I'm going to edit this page so that when you go to the home page, which is up here, you can see there's a list of the Hurdle tasks, which is kind of handy. I'll normally give you a hard copy of that, and I will when I get back. But you can download that there, so you can see all of the Hurdle tasks which you need to complete. But I've kind of gone over those in this video. Oh, sorry, not in this video, in these videos. Now, if you want to see what I've seen of your Hurdle tasks, if you click on that button there, I haven't updated it for our class just yet, but if you click on that, you'll see all the student names, and then you'll see the documents or the tasks that I've seen on your Weebly page, whether that's ticked or not. Okay, so obviously if there's a cross in it, that means you have done it. I shouldn't have said ticks. So I'll put an X in the boxes of the things that I've seen, and then you'll be able to see what you still need to do or what you haven't linked to your website yet. Okay, that'll all be active within there. Obviously, at this point, I haven't seen anything. I haven't been there. You guys haven't made your Weebly pages, or you haven't linked stuff to them or linked stuff on them just yet. So I don't expect to have seen anything yet. But in the future, once I start seeing your work, I will update it all on there. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So hopefully this helps you to keep working on the coursework. Hopefully I'll be back next week, should be, and then I'll be able to go over anything that's not clear. But you can also email me through Compass if you have any questions, and I'll either make a video or I'll help you out. Thank you. All right, see you guys soon.